Today, Thomas and I are going to show you how to mark out the critical root zone and structural root zone of your tree in preparation for construction. You can do this with a few easy measurements. You'll need a tape measure and possibly the calculator on your phone and something to mark the area you find. You start by measuring the diameter of the trunk. If you want to be precise, you will measure that at 54 inches above the ground. This is a standardized measurement that is called diameter at breast height, or DBH in the industry. You do not have to be precise. Anywhere around your armpits or so is fine. Now Thomas will wrap his tape around the trunk at the chosen height. Unless you have a special tape that will directly measure diameter, like we do, you're going to have to do a bit of math to convert the circumference that you read on the tape to the diameter. Remember pi from school? Divide the circumference you get on your tape by 3.14 to get the diameter. Approximate that in your head or whip out your calculator. So, now we know what that is. What's the diameter, Thomas?
We're at about 18.
18 inches, okay. Now we're going to multiply that number of inches by 18 and then divide by 12 to get feet. And Thomas is like really fast at math, so he already knows what that is.
So that puts us at 27 feet?
I think you're right on, Thomas.
All right.
Okay, so here you can measure from the base of the trunk as well if you want to be precise with your measuring tape, or if you know what your pace is, you can pace it out.
I'm about 3 feet per pace. So.
Okay.
That would be about here.
Okay. So then all you would do is you would mark something, use something on the ground to mark that spot more or less. Paint, scratch in the dirt, something. Okay. Repeat this a few times, which we're not going to do here, around the circumference of the trunk until you can imagine a circle where the marks connect. This is your critical root zone.
All right.
Repeat the same process to find the structural root zone.
And the math on that one is?
You would use a diameter times 6 divided by 12.
All right. So that would be about here.
Thomas has measured it out and he knows that it's 9 feet pace. So he's marked that is your structural root zone.
And then it extends out for the critical root zone.
All the way out to the critical root zone. You will have 2 concentric circles. The area within the inner circle is your structural root zone. And this is the area where if you will cut roots you may harm or even destabilize the tree. Within the outer circle is the critical root zone. Within this circle you should try to avoid crushing or burying the roots. And this is the area that should be remediated after construction is complete. Thanks, Thomas.